Let me keep this short, simple and straightforward with you. This is the new Kia Seltos Facelift, and with this, Kia has gone with the ideology that why fix something when it isn't broken? And it is completely fine, because Seltos has always been a near perfect SUV, and with these additions, it is a different ball game altogether. My name is Arushi Rawat, you're watching ET Auto, and this is the Seltos 2.0. If the previous generation and the current facelift of the Kia Seltos were to be slotted right next to each other, it is very possible that you wouldn't be able to differentiate them, because the nip and tuck and the slight design changes which Kia has done to the facelift are minute but nonetheless very spottable. For example, the Tiger grille is bigger, the headlamps are sleeker, the LED lights are sleeker, it now gets 4 cubes instead of 3. It also gets bigger 18-inch alloy wheels and a lot of black cladding up at the front and at the rear. The changes made to the rear are also as subtle as the front, but my favorite part are these chrome tips that accentuate the exhaust. It also gets a lightning connector that connects both of the tail lamps, and it looks very beautiful when lit up. This is the top of the line X-Line variant that gets this matte finish, and it looks spectacular. Kia knows how to make a very expensive looking interior. Look at the upholstery. It gets knurled finishes right from the seats to the footrest. The attention to detail is impeccable. The quality of plastics material is really good. It also gets a new 10.25-inch infotainment screen which is curved and looks very sleek and is very efficient to use as well. The use of piano black finishes, silver is spread all around. The seats don't only look beautiful, they are very comfortable as well. Especially the under thigh support is so good. It also has extremely well lumbar support and it hugs you in place. It's a very comfortable place to be in. It also offers a lot of headroom, so tall passengers are not going to have a problem at all. The rear of the Seltos facelift has always been a very nice place to be in. It can easily seat 3 people, although the central tunnel is a bit of a problem, but it gets rear AC vents and a smart air purifier for the rear passengers as well. But the main part, which actually sweetens the deal, is this huge panoramic sunroof that just takes it up a notch. It makes the cabin look very airy and very spacious, which it actually is. Now, with the Kia Seltos facelift, Kia has introduced the 1.5-litre turbo-petrol engine with an automatic gearbox that also gets paddle shifters and a lot of ADAS features. We'll come to the ADAS features later. Let me just tell you that with this new engine, this gearbox is mated so beautifully that it wants you, that it invokes you and provokes you to have a bit of fun. It is so amazing to drive, especially with the paddle shifters. It gives you so much control to hold the car exactly where you want. In the automatic mode, it upshifts quite soon and you don't feel a lot of connect with the vehicle. The engine is so powerful, so stable, so linear that it provokes you to get more performance out of it. I have been driving it pretty aggressively for a while and the fuel efficiency has dropped to 9.7 kilometers per litre. But that can be solved by putting it just back into the eco mode, which I don't really want to do right now. Let me tell you a very interesting thing about the Kia Seltos facelift. It has two very peculiar and very stark personalities that are so different from each other, it will almost feel like you're driving two cars. Let me give you an example. Right now, it is in the sport mode with the manual transmission, with the automatic transmission, with manual controls and the paddle shifters. Now watch it go. It feels composed at all speeds and relatively smooth when driving flat out. Producing 160 horsepower and 253 Nm of torque, the numbers are class leading after all. Now the second personality is when you put it back into the automatic mode, you turn it to eco and you just glide. It is effortless in both the personalities and it will address a lot of different sort of buyers. One that wants a specific amount of fuel efficiency from their turbo engines as well, and the other who is buying a turbo engine because they want to be sporty with it. The steering feel and feedback is very nice. It is very light in the eco mode and at low speeds, and it weighs up very beautifully once you gain speed. The true characteristics of a good SUV. The suspension has been tuned in a way that it does not feel soft but absorbs all the road adulations and speed breakers with a lot of ease. Along with the turbo petrol option, the Seltos facelift also gets a 1.5 litre naturally aspirated petrol engine that produces 115 horsepower. It is mated to a 6-speed manual or a CVT gearbox. It also gets a 1.5 litre diesel engine producing 116 horsepower and 250 Newton meters of torque. It gets either a 6-speed IMT or a 6-speed torque converter automatic gearbox. So now we are going to test the emergency braking system of the new Seltos facelift. It is a part of its ADAS level 2 system. So let's go. As you just saw, it stops right in an instant the moment it detects anybody crossing the road, and then in 3 seconds it gives you the control back. So this is going to be a boon for people who text on the road, who are not aware on the road, and will keep you as well as other people on the road safe. Kia has addressed the very chink in Seltos' armor and given it a very powerful 1.5 litre turbo petrol engine that further strengthens its case against the Hyundai Creta. At a very competitive price between 10 to 20 lakhs, it is going to continue and be the flag bearer of Kia's presence in India. Thank you so much for watching this video. Let us know in the comment section which one of the two would you pick, which is your favorite addition that is made to the facelift, and do subscribe to the ET Auto channel.